welcome back to Just Writes a Book. Today is January 1st, is the beginning of the new year, the beginning of a new month, and around here in 2025, the beginning of a new month is going to mean it's time for a monthly setup video. So if you're excited to kick off the new month and the new year, grab your favorite drink and let's dive right in. Here. I love the beginning of a new month, the beginning of a new year. I already shared my writing goals with you guys and my overall 2025 goals. So today we're going to talk specifically about January and what I hope to accomplish this month. First up, let's talk about my writing goals. This month I'm hoping to finish plotting and outlining Project J&J. I have started the character arc sheets that are included in Sarah Cannon's Draft Your Novel workbook. I completed the character arc for the first character, for the female main character, Jenna. You saw me working on that in my Plot With Me video that I put up during Vlogmas. I still need to work on the character arc sheet for the male main character. I haven't fully decided on his name yet, but I need to work on his character arc sheet as well as his conflict sheet. Those are two of the sheets that I really love that Sarah includes in that workbook. Then once I do that, then I feel like I'm good to start doing my kind of first pass at an outline, just like a rough outline. And then I will probably dive in to more of Sarah's plotting and outlining videos, maybe look up some other outlining videos, and then I will work on my full chapter by chapter outline. My goal is to have this done by the middle of the month, so that by the middle of January, maybe around the week of the 12th, I can maybe dive right into drafting. I really want to try to start drafting by the end of the month. Those are really my two biggest goals for the month, are to finish plotting, or I guess three goals really. Finish plotting Project J&J, finish outlining Project J&J, and then begin drafting Project J&J. My next goal, writing-wise, is going to be starting to edit Twisted Loyalties. Twisted Loyalties is the story that you guys saw me work on and finish during the Rough Draft Challenge in November, and it has been several weeks now since I've touched that story, and I'm very excited to dive in and start editing. I have never gotten to the point in my writing journey where I have needed to edit a story. I've never finished a first draft, so this is my first time getting to this point. So I have some workbooks from Sarah. There are different videos on YouTube that I have saved about the editing process. I'm really excited to dive into that aspect of things. Another one of my goals for January is to learn more about the craft of writing, watching different videos, whether it's on YouTube. Dabble offers this thing called Dabble U, where there are tons of articles. There is a whole course that is offered by Jessica Brody, who wrote the Save the Cat books, and I'm contemplating taking that as well. I haven't fully decided if I am going to do that, but it's down as a tentative goal for the month. So really a lot of writing-centric goals for the month of January. To help me stay accountable on these goals, I'm going to be using, as you saw, my new Notion hub, but I'm also doing the HP90 method. You guys saw me set this up in my 2025 goals video, and I also have my new planner that I believe I talked about in that same video. So I'm gonna get this set up, add what I want to do in the first week, and kind of try to plot out and plan out as much of the month as I can. now that we've talked about my writing, let's talk about the other goals I have for the month. So my main focuses for each month are going to be my writing, my virtual assistant job, social media, which includes Instagram and YouTube, and then of course my actual 9-to-5 job. So for my VA clients, right now I only have one, Matt, who is my realtor client. His the main task that I have for him each month are to send out birthday cards and gifts for his clients. One scripted video a month, one like promotional house video, or I'm sorry, not a month, a week. Well, the scripted might be once a month. The like promotional listing kind of video is going to be once a week, and then occasionally there are additional tasks. So I was going to do like thank you cards and sending out emails for reviews and referrals and that kind of thing. So those goals for him are basically the same every month. Occasionally he will have something different for me to do, but for the most part those are all the same, and I already have those in my planner here. Then for social media, my goal is basically to try to do one post each day. The goal is every day, but that never happens. Whether it's about a writing like tip or writing progress, or update on my book, whatever it is, something about my life, a book I'm reading, something about Disney, just something that I'm passionate about. My Instagram is really where I share about everything that's going on in my life, everything that I'm interested in, so you kind of get the full like scope of my life on there. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, or you're just interested in seeing more kind of in-depth things, you can always check out my Instagram. I will link it down below. And then YouTube, obviously I want to be putting out videos consistently. My goal is to do one video a week. Usually those will probably be like writing vlogs. Occasionally I may have more of a sit down chatty kind of video, kind of like this one. I would like to do a live. I would like to do once a week, but it may end up being more like every other week. And then we'll kind of see what other ideas I get as I go along. I have a few like challenge video kind of ideas that I would like to do sometimes, and then I also want to start the month with these like prep goal videos. My idea is having it, the booktube community, the beginning of the month is usually like a TBR kind of video. So I was thinking a like to be written kind of video, like my goals, what I want to write for the month. And then in the booktube community at the end of the month, there's usually a wrap up. Did I actually read the books that I said I was going to read? This, or if not, this is what I read. So I want to kind of go along those same lines. Beginning of the month, a to be written kind of style vlog, which is what this is. And then at the end of the month, a wrap up. Did I actually write what I said I was going to write? Did I accomplish those goals? What was my progress for the month? Kind of video. So those are my goals for the month. Those two videos, a beginning of the month, and then a bookend. So bookends on each end of the month, and then in the middle of the month, writing vlogs, lives, that kind of thing. So that is for YouTube. And then we talked about social media. Other than that, I don't really have many other like goals for the month outside of all of my different work and hobbies. I did print this let's see if I can find it out. Wrong one. It's in my other planner. I did print this 2025 like bingo card with all of my big goals for the year. So it's kind of like a 25, although I don't know if it's actually 25, I didn't count. But I created this, or I didn't create it, I should say, that's not true. There is a TikTok account where she had this whole like create your dream life in 2025 series that I went through. I would tag it down below. She created the bingo card and this dream journal, life journal, that I followed and I plugged my information into. That is the truth. So there's a bunch of different goals on here. One of them is to try a new hobby. So that's something that I would like to do. And the way that I'm going to be doing that this month is that I got a new Lego set. We got some gift cards for Christmas at Target, and we bought the things that we needed for the house, and we had some money left over. And Nick, my husband, was like, you know what, I know you've been wanting one of those Lego sets, why don't you go see what they have? I really want the like bookshelf one, but I guess it's like really hard to find. I couldn't find it. So I saw this one and I really liked it, and I liked that it was all kind of separate little pieces so that I can put them around on my bookshelves, on my desk, maybe take one to work. So I think this is going to be my hobby that I'm going to try out. A lot of people say that doing Lego can be very like relaxing and therapeutic and just a way to kind of turn their mind off for a bit without being on a screen. So I'm excited to try this out. I don't know what other new hobbies I will try out throughout the year, but that is going to be January's. Another goal that I have is to get outside more between being at home and I work from an office, you know, sitting at my desk, so I don't spend a lot of time outside. So one of my goals for the month is to get out and walk around more. As you know, we moved recently. We moved into this big, beautiful master plan community that has tons of trails, like walking paths, and there is a huge central park with like a man-made lake or pond that has a walking path around it, so I'd love to walk through there. The other day I discovered someone had put one of those like fake like Adirondack chairs out there up on a hill so that it kind of looks over the entire park and you can see out into Vegas over the valley, and I would love to take a book out there and just sit and read for a little while and again just be out in nature. So that is one of my goals for the month. Let's see, what else do we have on here? I want to put some money away, save some money towards our cruise that we have in October. I would like to start doing one time a month a date night with Nick. We do, obviously we go out to eat all the time, but I'd like to make it a little bit more of an effort. We can both get up, you know, get dressed up, plan it out, and kind of not have it just be going to get dinner like every other night, but be intentional about it. I want to incorporate some more content about my life as a caregiver. I am a caregiver for my husband Nick, who is a kidney transplant patient. Thankfully right now he is stable and healthy, but that could potentially change throughout this year. We're expecting that to unfortunately change this year. So that is something that I want to share. I will probably share a little bit more of that on Instagram. I would like to do some more posts on that and kind of more like written posts about that. But I will talk about it here occasionally in my vlog stuff. You'll obviously see it because it will affect my writing, you know, in some capacity. What else? Let's see. I think that is everything that I have on my bingo that I will be focusing on this month. I would like to try to help my boss, my VA boss, get some new clients. We started off 2024 really well with a bunch of clients. There was at one point that I think I had 4, maybe 5 clients at once. And it was really good. It was a lot of fun. I was staying busy. I was making a decent amount of extra money. And then things kind of taper off the second half of the year. So I would love to get back to where we were. So we are going to meet at the beginning of the year, have a like creative strategizing session. That's something that we did a lot at the beginning of 2024. So I would really like to get back into that. And then maybe just do some networking, marketing kind of stuff to help us maybe get some new clients. There you have it. Those are my goals for the month. I didn't really talk about activities because I don't know that we really have very many activities happening this month. We don't really have anything planned. Again, everything's kind of up in the air with Nick's health. And again, we're trying to save money for this cruise. So I don't know that we have any specific activities planned. But one of the things that I love about a new year, a new month, is that everything's unexpected. You never know what could happen. You know, right now I could be sitting here telling you that we don't have any activities for the month, and then we could end up with a bunch of activities. So we could end up doing a bunch of stuff this month. That's why I love the idea of doing the wrap-ups at the end of the month, because then I can not only talk about which goals I hit, which I didn't, to kind of do a review of the month, but I can also talk about any of the unexpected or unforeseen things that happened and all the fun stuff that we might have done. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you like this style of video. Like I said, I do plan on doing these monthly. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Hit subscribe if you would like to follow along through 2025 with me. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I post a new video. Happy writing, and I will see you guys in the next one.